showtime.
OnlySlabs.
Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. It's Slabber Day. It's time for OnlySlabs. If we have to have OnlySlabs, can we do it alone? No, we must have this man, Chris the Comic Vet. How the hell are you, sir?
Living the dream, baby.
Living the dream or a dream?
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
because nightmares are dreams too.
Yeah, I'm not liking what's happening to me. But
okay, so it's more of a nightmare.
Yeah.
Hey, find out. I always like to say, hey, I'm living a dream. It's a nightmare. When I find out whose nightmare it is, I'm gonna fucking kick them in the nuts.
Another thing we have in common, good sir. Another thing.
All righty then. Well, hey, you know who else we have with us today? We have a guest. You know who that guest is?
Sure do.
Should we tell everybody else?
Eventually. Now.
Welcome, Thomas Zarobinski, Pulp Media. How are you doing there, Thomas?
Not bad. Glad to be here.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Now is the part where you get to sit back and relax for the next couple of minutes where we say hello to everybody who else is here. Let's play Romper Room.
Romper bumper, stomper boo, tell me do. Magic mirror, tell me today, did all my friends have fun at play?
Well, Crucius is here. Woohoo! I knew he was here actually last night. Last night I was updating all the other stuff that I have to update on a weekly basis. And Crucius had actually put in a comment something about like, I think I went way too early. Robert, hello. Happy Slabber Day to you. Marty Alechko, hello from Canada, everyone. Ryan Ripley, Slabber Day is here. Space Case Cards, hello. Wellbore, hello to you, sir. It is Slabber Day. John's Comics with Kids, excited to see what books Z shares with us today. Let's see here. We got the Legion of Comics. Mark, good day. Good day to you, Mike. Joseph, the Adventurous Joe. Happy Batman Day and Slabber Day, y'all. Yes, I am having Southern drawl and can't shake it. That's fair. Hey, did you do anything for Batman Day? No. I went and bought money. I spent money on a book.
Okay.
I bought a Detective Comics 27.
I think I'd say that just not to downplay it. I think Chris from Metro Rocket Comics is going to have everything set aside in my pull list for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ronnie Johnson, Wellbore. Hey, Wellbore. Dead Man comic cover show. Hello, slab people. Let's see, Wayne Deacon stopping by. It's time for the show of shows. It's Slabber Day. A little Max Headroom action going on there. Slabber Day.
I understood that reference.
Yeah. Let's see here. Mad Spidey's up early in the chat comments. Look at that. Wayne Deacon. Hello. Cat Fan Comics Man. Happy Slabber Day, everybody. Let's see here. Who else we got? Boom, boom. Mr. Comics 89 checking in. I'll be home from AIT Friday, getting ready to move my first duty station. All right. Exciting times.
Congratulations.
Heroes for Hire Comic Club. Happy Slabber Day and happy Batman Day. The real James Willie, not that fake James Willie. It's going to say good morning and good afternoon, all. Marty Alechko dropping that in. Canada strikes first.
Oh.
Sharpen them skates up. All right, here you go.
Time I ever asked for anything I really wanted.
Thank you for the super chat. And of course, I'll remind everybody, in case you're new to the show, 100% of the channel revenue. So any ads that you saw, any channel members, their monthly membership costs, and the super chats, it all goes to Comics Curing Cancer, the campaign that I help run, raising money for the American Cancer Society. You can check it all out. October 4th through the 6th will be the big event. We'll talk more about that later. But let's get back into our hellos, right? As some people say. Stephen C.
Oh.
Happy Slabber Day, Henchman and Goon Squad. Let's see. Phil Alien dropped by to say hello. John Comic Avalon, happy Slabs Saturday. Thank you. Let's see here. Make sure we get everyone. No, we got John Ronnie Johnson. We said good morning to him. Yeah. Dale of Suspense. Good day, everyone. Good day to you, sir. Cliff on Comics. It is Slabber Day, and it is a time for celebration. So that's what Cat Fan says. Let's see here. Hector Ortiz dropping by this morning. Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Happy Batman Day. Boom, collecting with Durs swinging on by. Hello, hello, hello. David Clark. Hello, gents. Watching Bane about to make his appearance on a football stadium. He's a mean dude.
He's got
He's a very mean dude.
He's got that fly
Yeah.
coat on, man. Big fur.
I just wanted a chair.
Yeah.
Warlord, hello all. Dr. Hugestein, hey now. Did I skip a bunch of the chat by mistake somehow?
Let me verify.
Oh, I caught up quick. Hey, all right.
I think you're good.
Guys, I'm glad if I missed you somehow, I apologize. Oops, wait a second. I just got a whole bunch pop in here. Or at least some. Comiverse swing by. Good Slabber Day, everyone. Fellow aficionados. Yep. Dr. Hugenstein. Hey now. Hey now.
Hey, no.
Hey now. All right. If I missed anybody, I deeply apologize. I was glad we look at it. This is record time. That's less than 10 minutes.
Please say hello again. We'll highlight it.
Yeah, by all means. If we missed you, please, by all means. Throughout the show, guys, feel free to drop super chats throughout the show. Go and help support Comics Curing Cancer. Also, scrolling across the bottom there's our guest today. You follow him on Instagram and YouTube. Links are also down below. We'll spotlight and highlight that, of course, all that channel membership and everything goes to Comics Curing Cancer. Includes our good, you made it go away. Thank you. I was trying to remove that. I'm lost. See? And here we go. There's a big one. The official campaign of the American Cancer Society 3-day virtual event taking place October 4th through the 6th, featuring comic book auctions, art auctions, live draw and sell, mystery boxes, giveaways, and much, much more. That is all posted on the Comics Curing Cancer link tree. That's down below. It'll also be scrolling across the bottom in a little bit. But the link tree, linktr.ee/Comics Curing Cancer. Everything you want from Instagram to Facebook to how to donate, the entire show lineup, start going and bookmark everything so you can be there, including the Wednesday special show is what you got. Preview night on October the 2nd, showing with Chris the Comic Vet, showing off, give you some previews, some teasers, if you will, into what's coming up over that 3-day event. All right, that's enough stalling and balling and everything else that we're doing here. Can't quite yet. First of all, we want to welcome Mr. Zarobinski, our new member. Thank you, sir. Appreciate
I didn't
you.
realize I wasn't a member.
I think some people were members and then like it drops off for some because they don't have either a recurring or they change their payment methods and then it drops off and they don't realize that they're dropped off until all of a sudden they're no longer there. Yeah. Let's see here, because I know you were at one point. And I don't bug people. People got it. You don't owe me nothing. You don't owe me jack. Except this man. This man owes me a hug when I see him someday. Dr. Von Hoot, I absolutely adore this guy. Great stuff going on over there in the channel, even though I'm beginning to agree more and more with Badger that I think DVH's jokes are getting really bad.
They're funny.
Yeah, it's been a little one there.
Don't you change a thing, DBH?
I still enjoy them. Don't get me wrong.
No, you keep them coming, sir.
Oh, stop! I said I still enjoy them. I just
Play the clip.
Bet she gives great helmet.
Kiss me.
Lord Helmet, Black! You're needed on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door. Knock next time.
Kenneth Bird, hello. Let's see here. Madam, hello. Thank you for joining us today. And say Valenrook, good day to you.
So Garth Wong shouted out hi to everyone a little bit earlier. Garth Wong,
thank you
for joining us today.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Yes, I need to get that clip. I want to use that for something. That's a great throwback. Thank you, Space Case, for bringing that up. I'm going to make a notation of that, and I'm going to somehow use that. All right, enough of that silliness. Let's take Thomas. Let's put you into the position of power, make you big, just like that, through the magic of.
I always wanted to be on the big screen.
Well, there you are. Welcome. Oh, you see, this is what happens. We start to move something.
What's going on?
Papa drops in. So happy to see. Yes. No see. How the hell? Long time no see. How the hell are you? Thank you so much, Papa, for the super chat. Let's get you one here. This one's for you.
You know, I'm very conflicted about how I'm supposed to feel watching this.
Oh, he loved that one for sure.
All right. Welcome to the show. This is your first appearance on OnlySlabs. Why don't you give the people your Cliff Notes comic book origin story? What symbiote bonded with you and took you down a journey from semi-villain to semi-heroic creature or whatnot?
Let's see. I started collecting, I would say, 4th grade, so that would be 4 plus 5, probably 9 years old. I remember the kid's name. His name was Isaac, and he showed me an X-Men book, and I think it was X-Men 121, if I'm not mistaken. And my first comic that I actually owned, believe it or not, if I'm not mistaken, it was either Giant Size X-Men 1 or
Wolverine 1. Yeah.
that bad boy there.
There's a lot of people get their start with this Claremont X-Men stuff.
Oh, Claremont's a god. From there, I was hooked, and I think it's obvious by my wall who my favorite character is. Who my favorite?
You're definitely a Gambit man.
Gambit's cool. Don't get me wrong.
I think he likes Canadians, Rob.
Interesting.
Oh, Puck.
fact.
He's a Puck man. Oh, I don't blame you. Puck is great.
Puck is good people. He has a problem reaching doorknobs, though.
Everyone has personal challenges.
Interesting fact, when Joe Rubenstein was doing the cover to X-Men 266, he thought that Gambit would amount to be nothing and that the character was a waste of his time. No lie.
He's almost right. He's almost right. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Calm down. I don't mean to take I would take all the heat right now. Thank you so much. Oops. Yep. Sorry. Thank you. Hit that like button. All right. Phenomenal. Well, it's good to hear. It is a story I'm hearing quite frequently. Is this early X-Men run around the 100s captured a lot of people's imaginations and hooked a lot of comic book readers. That's great. I wasn't one of them, but hey.
Well, and then also
nobody's perfect. That includes me.
Art pulled me in. So
awesome. All right. Well, let's take a look at your first book. What'd you bring to show with us today? How are you going to kick us off?
All right. First book, we'll start off. Believe it or not, it's only a 9.6. But I love this book, and I'm pretty sure everybody, well, almost everybody out there does, except for Cyclops lovers. That would be Barry Windsor Smith's Weapon X, which is X-Men number 72, Marvel Comics presents.
Oh, nice.
I've always loved Barry Windsor Smith's art. He over details stuff. It's amazing. This book I've owned I don't know how many times. I actually have other copies of it on the wall over there, not slab, but in comic capsules. One of my all-time favorite books.
Nice. Yeah.
And the back art is amazing as well.
Thanks for swinging on by. Yeah, no, that's great.
I always liked that the Marvel Comics Presents always did wraparound covers. They were fun, and
yes,
they were. Were they bi-weekly or weekly? Like I remember as a kid just trying to keep up with them. They were published frequently, for sure, and it was just a nice collection of short stories throughout it. Yeah.
I was just checking to see if it said bi-weekly or monthly on it, because sometimes they do that.
Yeah, it's a great book. It's a great way to start us off.
Yeah. Do I keep going?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Geez, yeah.
unless you have more story to tell about that book.
Yeah.
No, but I do about the because he touched base on the Marvel Comics Presents. Number one had the most phenomenal Wolverine done on the back by John Byrne. It was let me see. Do I have it up here?
You sure do.
Oh, it wasn't number one? Maybe it was ongoing run. Yes, okay. Unfortunately, I have well, we'll say this is book number 2 then. This would be Wolverine 1, the I would want to say Generation 2, the ongoing series, or I guess we would say that. In a 9.6 once again.
Oh yeah, volume 2, for the first ongoing series. Yeah.
All right, and unfortunately, I have a command strip blocking his face because, as you can see, I have it displayed on the wall.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The Barry Windsor, John Byrne, amazing job on this one.
Yeah, it's a great pinup.
Another one that I own other copies of in comic capsules and in bag and board. I'm obsessed with this book.
Very cool.
I think we can see a pattern building there, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Then my most prized possession, believe it or not, out of the collection, is right here, which I'm going to pull off after I pull this one off. I'll pull them off together to show you guys. It's these two. Ladies, don't get too excited out there. It's these two right there.
Right. It's a good thing this show knows where it's at.
Well, I was nervous when when I first hopped on, but then I heard you drop an F-bomb, and I was like, yes!
Yeah, I dropped it a little bit sooner than I'd like to, but whatever.
All right.
The show is what it is. I mean, the name of the show is intentional. So.
All right. The next one up, believe it or not, I submitted this year, and it was after I excuse me.
Yeah, right. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. So, brain drain. This was after meeting Joe Rubinstein, because I met him a couple times, but he was at the local LCS again, And I was like, you know what? I'm going to crack out one of my Wolvies.
Mhm.
So I cracked out a 9.4. I bring it down there. And I had him sign and remark it. And then I sent it in for an additional clean and press. And I got the old Bumpski to a 9.6.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
That's sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, please.
I would say that remark is he loves to do that remark, because I have that same remark practically on my on mine. It was funny, I didn't realize it was something that he did regularly, because
Yeah.
I had when I sent it in, I requested if he could do a remark of Patch smoking a cigar or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that's what I got. And I thought, oh, this is so cool. But since then, I've seen, like, you're like now the fourth person I've seen with essentially the same remark. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm not as special as I thought I was, or as clever as I thought I was. But hey, it's still cool.
He does variations on the smoking item.
Right.
If you look closely, some
Oh
are
yeah, they're not.
Japanese,
It's not like it's exactly the
cigars.
same, but I mean, it's
Yeah.
But it's still cool, like the way he uses the little mutton chop as his hair, and
Oh, phenomenal. It's a shame that I dropped 2 of his pieces recently, because I'm in a grail chase. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. All right, now, since we have this, when I saw this hit the market on when I saw this hit the market, I had to grab it, and I didn't care that CBCS graded his art. I was like,
it's not graded. It's just saying it's art. Yeah.
I had to grab it. When I saw Claremont's signature up there, and then I realized immediately when I saw the signature down here, I was like, oh, that's like a unicorn for me. The only thing I could have gotten on this book is that sloppy signature by Frank Miller.
The big penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid that he would put it across the face though, because he's
because Claremont signed where he likes to sign.
Yeah.
Usually Miller signs right there below the trade dress and above his hair, and then Claremont, at least on the originals, I know of mine, all the ones I've had, Claremont will sign along the claws, and then
which Rubinstein started doing that as well.
Oh yeah,
started going along the claws, but it's great.
That's great. So is that, I assume that's a Joe Rubinstein recreation.
Yes.
Of the cover. So it's a sketch cover, hence the art label.
Yeah. And I tried to get CGC to grade it for me, and they weren't having it. They were like, oh, well, since we're here with Joe Rubinstein, we could say it's Joe Rubinstein, but it'll be a green label because we won't be able to verify. And I was like, are you shiting me? And they're like,
now
yeah,
you could. Sorry. Now you could, because now they'll do the JSA, so you get the certification. But really, I don't think there's a need, because I've said I use the art labels all the time with CBCS on purpose, because I don't want them to grade an original piece of art, because I don't care if the book has a slight ding on it or some dirt on the back. I don't need them telling me it's a 9.4 and distracting from the fact that that's an original freaking Joe Rubinstein piece of art. It's awesome. So great.
And Joe Rubinstein is phenomenal. Did I go over this one already? I did, right? No, right? No.
You pulled it down off the wall to see because you thought maybe the pinup was on the back, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it ended up being Man Thing and Master Kung Fu Hunter and that guy on the surfboard, Silver, that everybody talks about. Anyway, since I had to follow through, I had to have all the Wolverine ones. I got this one on the cheap, so I jumped all over it. I'm not really a 9.8 junkie. For me, 9.2 and above is phenomenal score. And the reason that is if you go on CGC, 9.2 says near mint. 9.4 says near mint. 9.6 says near mint. and 9.8 is near mint. So what's the point? You know what I mean? So I'll always grab anywhere from 9.2 to 9.4. Once again, following through with the Wolverine. And then this one over here, I couldn't help it. I actually never thought about owning one.
Ah, yeah, there you are. First Firestar.
Yeah. This is stuck in my head from childhood.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Spider-Man I grew up with that I can recall.
Amazing.
I saw the most. Yep.
Yeah, this was the second Spider-Man for me, but yeah, absolutely.
Oh, of course there was Spider-Man.
Right.
But this one, I loved it, especially since the X-Men showed up. 2 episodes.
Actually, I guess technically this might have been the third Spider-Man for me, third or fourth, because second would have been Electric Company, and then then of course there was the live
solo
action
series again. Yeah.
Well,
there was a solo series before. That was one season before the Amazing Spider-Man.
Who cares? The fact of the matter is, this is from our youth, and it's right in our wheelhouse. Absolutely.
They had a transforming university room.
That's right. They live. What a dorm room, right?
Yeah.
It's so big. It just everything just mechanical. Pull this lever.
Computers everywhere.
And to this day, you know what? Anytime I see people now, because there's lots of companies that make like those bookshelf doorways into hidden rooms. I want one. I want a freaking man cave hidden by a freaking bookshelf that reveals a fireman's pole that I can slide down to my own man cave. Hell yeah.
Yep. I always wanted a cave like that. Sorry, just adjusting books and it's getting heavy. All right. Next up would be, there we go. Old Man Logan, 9.6. This is number 66, which is in the Volume 3, Wolverine 66, which is first appearance of Old Man Logan. Absolutely phenomenal. If we zip, I got a statue of Old Man Logan up there with Baby Hulk on his back from, I think it's Steel series. I got the box over there somewhere. But anyway, another book that I absolutely adore and cherish, and that's why there's always an NA whenever I do sales on other channels. There'll always be an NA on this. There'll always be an NA on certain books that I just can't part with. Just like my first appearance of the Sentinels. Can't part with that. I parted with it shortly a couple months back, and I had nightmares. Absolute literal nightmares that I didn't have the book anymore. I'm going to show you some raws that aren't raws, that are in cases, only because I don't know if I want to send them to CGC just yet.
No. This is only slabs.
Oh, it's slabbed? No?
No. Sorry.
All right.
Sorry. Otherwise, we're start going down a road in this show where it's all of a sudden raw books all the time.
No problem. Next one up. A lot of people don't know that I'm a Gwenpool junkie.
Oh.
So I had to have Howard the Duck #1, first appearance of Gwenpool.
Yes!
And for the record, I was heartbroken that she didn't appear in Deadpool 3. I was, crossing the fingers and hoping she was going to. Another great one.
That's a good chip.
And another one for childhood memory. That'll change.
Oh my.
Battle Chasers #1 and 9.6. I don't know. There was something about this cover when I was younger that made me want this book. I don't know what it was. I couldn't get my finger on it.
Giggity. Yeah.
But yeah, this book, and believe it or not, one of the books I'm probably going to chase for a 9.8.
Nice.
Only just for the fact that it deserves a 9.8. This book deserves a 9.8.
Well, Papa Willie dropping in here, and another super chat bringing up some bad memories. Thank you so much there, Papa. Appreciate that. This one is for you.
Right, and I'll pull up one more. This book, I got initially a 9.6 of it for my son because he was obsessed with Miles Morales. And after I saw the first Enter the Spider-Verse, I said I had to have a copy too. I didn't like the first print, didn't care much for the cover, but the second print called my name.
Nice.
Yeah! Yeah!
So I grabbed the second print.
It was good timing.
Yeah. But I think this is a lower print run, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why this isn't more.
Second print.
Yeah,
That's why.
more. Well, I don't understand why it's not sought after more than the front.
Because it's
than the first print. Because of the cover.
You mean of the 2 second prints? You mean?
Yes. My bad.
Oh,
my
okay.
bad.
Okay.
Serpicelli did a great job with that cover.
I agree. Right. I agree that if I was going to get one of the 2 second prints, I would probably go for that one simply because it's
original work. Yeah.
It's an amazing cover. I'm going to grab another 3 books off this wall over here. I don't want to spin the camera around, but you guys pretty much know what the books will be since I showed you #1s. Now, remember I said I cracked a 9.4 of Wolverine 1 out to upgrade to get that signature series. Since that jumped to 9.6, now I'm going to have to chase down another Wolverine 1 and a 9.4 because I have #2, #3, which I love this cover, by the way.
Yeah.
And #4, all in a 9.4. But now I have an incomplete series of 9.4, and I don't know if it's OCDs or what, but I'm looking at the wall and it's driving me nuts.
I got over that pretty easy. I put the other 3 in the box.
That's not a bad idea. I could put up different slabs, but I just love it to be surrounded by everything Wolverine. And then I'm going to pull up one of my favorite Spider-Man covers of all time by McFarlane. Ready?
Of course, with Wolverine. There you go.
Of course.
And Wendigo.
Yep. My little obsession.
I don't know when he went either, but he did, apparently. Do you know when he go?
No. I thought it was Where'd he go? Oh no, it's Wendigo.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when he go. Probably whenever he needed to.
Yeah. Great cover. Although there was a misprint in the cover, but it's a great cover.
See, you think DVH's jokes are great, but you think mine are garbage. Thanks. I love you too.
Just,
I mean, he doesn't wear pants and he's out in the woods. He can go whenever he wants, you know. Just saying.
Oh, and since this is in the Hot 10, I'll pull it off. And because it's in the picture of that we utilized for the show. Oh.
Yeah, it was timely that happened to be the you took that picture with that book, and then we had that ready to go for a while, and then the news cycle said, "Oh, hey, let's help Thomas out here. Let's make this book relevant again."
And you know what? I was rooting and rooting and rooting for Null to appear. And when they dropped that last trailer, what was it, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago?
mm-hmm.
I'm almost shat my pants.
Well, you figured once you saw the earlier trailers and they were talking about like the comment and stuff, you figured that there was a chance. So
yeah. But when they said Norman Reedus, I was like, oh yeah, perfect person,
very
perfect
cool.
person. He's got the stringy hair, the piercing eyes, like always focused on something. I was like, perfect casting. Let's just hope he can hold his own and not flip out his lip and say that he's a member of a vampire party.
Shit, I might do because they're gonna.
I was just surprised that they're introducing a character to film that's not that old.
No.
I think Null's probably about 5 or 6 years old.
They did that with the God Butcher.
Yeah, but that was the MCU. I meant Sony. I kind of thought Sony just likes to break out, the Sinister Six and stuff like that. But here we are.
I'm going to assume that we're at a good part here. We'll pause and do a giveaway. Does that sound good right now, Thomas?
Sounds groovy.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's only apropos we give a little schnick action there for our hashtag. So, I like to sometimes tie things together with the show. If you've been paying attention, you know what's going on. If you haven't been paying attention, well, it's still the hashtag, so deal with it. Let's see. We'll remove that for a moment. We'll do no banners. Let's go through here and remind everybody again that Comic Security Cancer is coming up so quick. Start saving your pennies now. Put it aside. Maybe don't buy as many books this week. Be prepared, because in 2 weeks' time we go live, and it's time to. We have a big goal to hit. Last year you guys pushed us up over $50,000, so we set the goal at 50,000, and that's a big number to hit. This year we got something entirely new. Saturday we're gonna have a dedicated art auction, so that is going to be really cool. Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being done with it too. To be perfect. It's a lot of stuff going on right now at my house.
My thought process is, oh my God, it's in 2 weeks. And Rob's like, my God, it's 2 weeks.
Well, it's 2 weeks to that. And then I got another week to two of packing and shipping. But all right, Thomas.
Yes.
While everybody's getting these hashtags in, we got 50 out of 53, so 51 now. These, and we do ship internationally, so everybody's gets in there. What is coming up for anybody on your YouTube channel?
Well, my YouTube channel is spotty, but I'll be dropping content every couple months. Should I say that? No. But I'm mostly on Madhouse Comics and collectibles on there. To make my hobby work, I do sell books occasionally, and that's where I can be found. But as far as the YouTube goes, I try to put stuff on there. It's just so hard to do because life is just, I don't know, it feels like
it takes effort.
Moving at 1,000 miles per hour.
That's fair.
sometimes.
All right. Thank you. I don't like comics. Appreciate you.
Good people.
All right. So
On-
just
on
keep
the-
checking.
Okay.
Just
On
keep
the-
just
Go ahead.
subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll know when Thomas drops next latest content and check him out. In the meantime, give him a follow over on Instagram. Links down below. Chris, how about you? What you got coming up?
Well, in 2 weeks, I guess it's actually less than 2 weeks, right? My Wednesday Show Us What You Got will be actually a very special Show Us What You Got, featuring Comics Curing Cancer preview night, October 2nd, 2024 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'm hoping to have as many hosts from the Comics Curing Cancer weekend come on and talk about what their programming is actually going to be, when and where, and items that they're going to have available during that period of time where you can participate in giveaways, auctions, that type of thing. So please, everyone, if there's anything you're going to watch on my channel, make sure you're watching October 2nd, a very special Show Us What You Got for Comics Curing Cancer, the preview night. Thank you, Rob.
All right. And I said, Thomas is always selling heat over on Madhouse. They're saying.
This is true.
All right. So we go. We got giving you guys plenty of time to get those hashtags in. I see one last one slipping in here. Gonna pull it in 3, 2, 1. Wheel of Fish. And our winner, the first set of pools, 7 books coming out of the pool box. Chop and Drop. Chop picking up the win. Congratulations, there, Chop. All right. Let's do this. I go here. I'll go big. Thomas, you're going to be pulling 7 books for Chop. Give me a number 1 through 10 from the front, 1 through 10 from the back, or we just do some back and front action. You tell me where to stop.
Let's do the stop.
All right. You tell me where to stop.
Stop.
Okay. Front, back, or both?
Front and back.
It's front and back of my finger. Sorry, wasn't clear on that. So, all right.
Stop. Can I say picks when you do that? You remember that? Picks, or was that a New York thing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, maybe the New Yorkers know. On Channel 11, when I was a kid watching cartoons, they used to say picks, and they had this video game X markup, and it almost looked like the Star Wars game in the arcade. And every time you said picks, they would shoot a laser. But anyway.
All right, so both in front and back of my fit again.
Yeah.
All right, got it. Yeah, there you got WPIX11. He's got you down. All right.
Stop.
Both.
Yep.
All right, and one more book here.
We'll do the very last one.
Very last book. All right.
Watch your back.
Let's see if we got good picks for these guys.
I just put a. Oh, interesting. All right. There you go. Some 25-cent Defenders. The First Wrecking Crew. What?
Nice.
Yeah. Good get.
Nice.
Iron Man 174.
Nice.
It's great to see suits of armor together.
Green Lantern 48. First Kyle Rayner cameo.
Wow.
Green Lantern 50. Death of Sinestro. Kilowog. Hal Jordan becomes Parallax. First full Kyle Rayner. So you got the cameo and you got the full Kyle Rayner. There you go.
Congratulations.
First Kate Kane.
It's a great cover.
Later becomes Batwoman. Super Pro.
Yes.
No way.
Let's go.
I forgot that book existed.
Now this one is a little bit rougher of a book. It is missing a top staple, but that top staple is actually a production error. It's there's no staple holes for that top staple. And that is Strange Tales 138, First Eternity.
Whoa.
I don't know why I didn't know
Wow.
What a grab. Key after key. Congratulations, Chop. Some great books coming at you. Yeah. Holy Snipies is right.
You better go vote for us, Chop.
All we know is that hashtag best giveaway box, weekly giveaways on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring you back there, Thomas. Welcome back to the big screen. Let's we'll throw it back up there again. There's Thomas's information there, and let's hit the second half running here. What you got for us here to kick off the second half?
Second half, we are going to pull out a Spider-Man 2099 in a 9.6. Gotta love the foily goodness.
Yes,
2099.
absolutely.
Yeah, freeze frame. Yeah. Oh
Love this book.
Yeah. And why is Miguel O'Hara the best Spider-Man?
He's a vampire.
Who said that?
Miguel O'Hara is not a vampire.
Who said that Miguel is the best? Hold on, pardon me, Miguel. Who said that Miguel is the best Spider-Man?
He's not.
He's a good Spider-Man.
All right. Anyways, I love me Miguel.
It's a great cover though.
Just getting the next one ready. All right. I spoke about it earlier in the show. There she is. First appearance of the
We
Sentinel.
really need to get a clip of like that.
God, Peter hit me!
Yeah.
Ow!
We really need to get a clip of Robin Williams doing the Fosse thing. And yeah.
And I'm probably going to crack and resubmit this one because I have looked over this book time and time and time again. And the only defect I see other than oxidation, the color faded out of the white, is the subscription crease down the center. And I'm like, why would they?
That will limit you. The maximum grade you can get with a subscription crease is a 5.5.
Really?
Yeah, because it's not production. It's not a production error. It's just something that happened during the distribution, and so it's considered a flaw. And so that will get the maximum grade you can get with a subscription crease is a 5.5 typically.
So it's not even worth my time then.
Yeah, because if there's anything else on there that's a flaw, it's the 5.0s or correct grade.
But
Yeah.
let's talk about something positive for a sec, Thomas. Before you put that down, that's such an important book to comic books in general, because Sentinels have been felt across so many different titles. Would you mind reading us what's on the right side of that blue label, man?
On the right side of the blue label?
Right side of the blue label.
First appearance of the Sentinels.
Awesome.
And I truly believe this is probably one of the most undervalued books that's out there right now. And within the next, I'd say, 3 years, with the way MCU's going, I think this thing's going to jump through the roof, value-wise. But this is always going to be in my heart. Always, always, always.
Yeah,
First appearance of the Sentinels. It's
major key for any X-Men and Marvel collector. Let's be honest. Yeah.
It not only that, it's a pivotal villain in the Marvel universe, even though Sentinels haven't showed up in many books.
Rob, we got a legit question here from Steve. Question is, can a sub crease actually be pressed out?
Usually not. Usually it's color breaking, because what they did is they literally took the book, folded it in half, and stuck it in an envelope, and then it went through the mail. So those generally are color breaking in nature, and it's the length of the book. You might be able to get the backside pressed out, but the front side crease, even though you might be able to get it flat, you're still going to have that color break. And
Yep. And that's exactly what this has. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Trying to do this without looking.
Just make sure you don't drop the book off the side in the process, right?
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't have far to fall. All right, ladies and gents, next one up. Lethal Protector #1 in a 9.8.
That is, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was to say that's a treat, just because I know I submitted a lot of these over the years.
True.
And 9.8 is not always that foil. Once the little you see more and more of them with a little corner tick on especially like that lower left hand corner when you're looking at the book underneath Venom's hand. Quite frequently, I've seen a lot of them where there's a little dog ear in that lower corner, and but in the foil, you just can't really press foil. So
that was the same issue they had with Amazing Spider-Man 365. Always, either the upper left or the bottom left have
issues. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember recently at Heroes, I ran into an ASM 365 in a 9.8, and I thought, my God, I don't think I'd actually seen one in the wild. And I almost bought it just because.
9.6 is the highest I've seen in the wild.
Yeah. Whoa, look at this guy dropping his apple pie is for you. He knows what he's getting at $20. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, indeed, this apple pie is for you, sir.
That's not what it looks like.
Awesome.
It's not.
Totally awesome.
All right. Gonna bring back some childhood here for people out there. Macross Saga #1.
Snikey.
Slow down. Let's go, Robotech.
Yes.
That's a first for this show.
Yeah.
And I have a few raws. I'm probably going to submit. I want to try to get a higher grade on that one, even though I'm very happy with getting 9.2.
And that's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
First Macross, Robotech, very good banger. Robotech, Macross, thank you, underrated. Yeah,
Robotech,
a lot of love there.
Big part of a lot of people's life for a period of time there.
Before Transformers.
Yep. And I find myself chasing some of the toys now, so I've got to relax, because they're not exactly cheap.
No.
And this was a recent acquisition for me, and I couldn't help it because it's a phenomenal Jim Lee cover. Mutants of the Year.
I've never seen this.
I've never seen that either. What's
Really?
the year? Yeah, Thomas, what's the year on that release?
1991.
Wow.
This is when they were coming out with the Wizard magazines, and they were doing all of those magazine covers. They did this. The swimsuit issue came out that year as well. trying to think what else. But when I saw this, I had to jump on it. I was like, wow, I've never seen one slab, and I've never seen it in the wild, but I always remembered this book. And of course, you know why I picked it up, because that is a not our drawing of Wolverine on the cover. So
yeah, very cool. I always love to see something new.
Yeah.
yeah. Then we'll follow through with that 90s goodness and foil. Generation Next and a 9.8.
That is a lot of foil, yeah.
Something about gold foil covers gets me, and unfortunately, I own quite a few gold foil covers, but not slabbed.
Is that
this
embossed?
I had to get slabbed. I just love the cover.
Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, they keep the fingerprints off that thing. You can send it so it can get graded at 9.8. That's the thing that kills you.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. Although one of my favorite gold foil covers is Wildcats #1.
Oh, yeah.
And then one of my other favorite characters, of course, an X-Men.
Bishop.
First appearance in a 9.4. What the custom label. Love this book. Had to have it, but I wasn't going to do a 9.8. I was like, 9.4 is perfect. I can see it on the wall. I don't see any flaws at all. Actually, here, yeah, there's 2 or 3 bumps that weren't pressed out along the spine and the back.
Look at that back cover, though. Look at that back cover. Now we know why Thomas has it.
Yep.
Wolverine, the video game.
Yeah. Great game, too. New one's coming out shortly.
This is true.
Yep. And this book I got because I love Spider-Gwen, #1. And #2, I bought a 9.8 for my daughter because she wanted one. And she said, Dada, do you have one? And I said to her, yes. But I didn't have it graded. So I had to get a graded copy like her.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. I've had a couple of these in my collection, and I let them go. But when my daughter asked if I had a copy of my own, I had to get a copy. So she'd see it on my wall.
Volume 2.
Yes. But the reason this one means a lot is it's all the colors of the Spider-Verse.
Yep.
And it caught my daughter's eye, so had to have a copy just like her. She has this in her room on her wall.
Nice. Nice. I love that run. That was a fun run.
And then I haven't shown any indies. This one was a win
look at us
from James Willie. Swamp Dogs #1 in a 9.8.
Well, look at that. The real James Willie coming through.
Yep. So this is actually from Canada. It's a great book. Let me see. Should I pull any more off? Yeah, I'll do another one. Spider.
Okay.
This was a recent purchase. And when I saw this book come up on, I think it was.
You got a quick question. Who's the artist on that that indie book that you just put down?
On the Swamp Dogs?
Yes.
The cover artist.
Cover artist is Ivan Tao.
Oh, wow. Nice. Take off, eh?
Great cover. All right, next one up. I saw that they were selling pre-sale 9/8, and I love the cover, and I couldn't help but to drop the ducats and wait for it. It's Edge of Spider-Verse #1.
Oh,
So I had it.
Chrissy Zulo.
Yep. I just had to have it. It's a great cover. Salvador did this as well. Didn't know he did some of the art on it.
But Chrissy definitely has a recognizable style. It's like
Yeah.
it's like Scotty Young. It's just a different style of kind of this of art that you just like when you see it, you just go, "Yep, okay, there you go."
Almost like Rose Besh, sort of.
Yeah, except Rose Besh is a definitely different, similar but different, and tends to like the pastels.
Mm-hmm.
I find Rose Besh is a little bit more bright in color than Zulo typically.
Yeah, Zulu's got a little more childish anime look to the characters.
Yeah, but both are very distinct. You're correct.
Yes, absolutely. And I like the fact that some of these companies are willing to let the artists take these liberties with the characters and not sit there and say, no, you have to draw them like this. You can't. There's no allowing them to venture in these different paths. I mean, I'd rather have a character that's drawn differently on a cover like that that's related to the character that's going to be in the book than some of these books that we get where you're like, oh, here's Mary Jane and Peter on a date or something, but guess what? Mary Jane's married to somebody else or something. I think it's because of my mind because I just recently saw a redo of like Mary Jane standing in the doorway type thing, saying face it tiger thing on a current Amazing Spider-Man book. I'm like, really? I mean, come on, Peter and MJ aren't even a thing anymore in that title. Why are you doing that? That's pointless. But sorry. I'll get on a soapbox here if I don't shut up. So go ahead.
I'm guilty of grabbing a couple of those.
Yeah, sometimes we do. So,
all right. Now, you guys know I love Wolverine. I love Old Man Logan.
We've gotten that message. Yeah.
Yes. And when I saw that they had a signature series with Steve McNiven's signature, I had to get it. The only other signature I want to get is a Millar signature on one of these, which I will catch him eventually. But this was the first appearance of Peter Parker's daughter.
Great Scott!
In a
Spider Bitch.
Yeah.
Yep. AKA Tanya Parker.
I think we have a copy of that in a giveaway bin somewhere.
Slabbed?
No, not a slabbed one. In the giveaway bin. There's a copy of it, like either in the box itself or in the supplemental box that feeds into this box. I know that for sure. It's a cool book.
Now, the next book I'm showing is going into one of the 3 boxes that I'm dropping out to you, Rob. So it's going to be a preview.
I got a lot of stuff that is apparently coming here in the last minute.
Yeah.
It's gonna...
The tidal wave.
Got a ton of artwork coming from me.
Shout out to El Green Machine that's saying that he's late. We appreciate you stopping by. And shout out to Rich, Comic Cat Collectibles. Thank you for stopping by.
This is Old Man Logan #1 blank sketch. It is done by Joe Rubinstein.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very.
So this is going to be out at for C3. So guys, like Rob, start saving.
That'll be available at
pennies.
That's awesome. That's right.
Great.
That'll be available at the Saturday auction, the art auction.
Wonderful.
Great book. And it's
That's awesome.
yeah.
Thank you.
Bendis did the story. I mean, it's amazing. And you could actually see the pencil marks in there still too.
Those are the best when you can see the pencils under the ink and stuff. I love that stuff. I
Yeah.
think that's great.
The fact it's a 9.8 is
erasing it.
Incredible.
Got to put that down there for the box.
You know what? That does, because it's going to Comic Screen Cancer. That deserves something.
Yeah, this is the best ever.
Thank you, Simon.
Everyone's awake now.
That's right.
Believe it or not, I cleared off my back wall.
Yeah,
All
You
right.
can decide if you could keep them up.
Well, I'm going to rearrange anyway.
Yeah.
So this gives me the opportunity. I just bought a ton of command strips, and hopefully I don't keep damaging my walls.
Yeah. When you pull, you got to be careful, otherwise, yeah.
Oh. And also,
I have a spot too.
I'm going to start measuring. I'm going to make a stencil, so I could just put it on the back of the book, put the command strip there, so that they're all lined up the same way. So I could just pop,
throw
them on.
So that's why what I did with mine is I have these. There's these brackets. They're command stripped on the wall. So I shot a laser line on the wall.
Yeah.
And then aligned them, and then these just pop in and out. That way the command strip stays there with the on the wall. There's not any command strip on the book itself.
Oh, I got to pick those up.
They're called collector mounts. They're adjustable, so because they're used for also, like, if you want to display albums or you want to display whatever. Available on Amazon.
I got to pick it up. All right. This is going to be issue 68 of volume 3. Wolverine, once again, a Mark Millar story. But I had to have it in succession. I had 66, 67. I had to buy 68, which is pretty much the run of Old Man Logan and Wolverine before it started its own title. But great storyline. If you guys out there that are watching the show have never read the storyline for Old Man Logan, it is wild and post-apocalyptic, incredible storyline. And I'm hoping that the big screen adapts it and puts it on there, not like they did before. I think it was Sony, right? Did it?
Yeah, but I mean, it worked. It worked for what they wanted. I mean, they took elements of that, I think, and then it worked.
They could have put so much more. Oh, they could have went straight into Wastelanders. It would have been amazing.
I think for what they wanted to do, wrap up a storyline, they thought it was going to be the end, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't kill off Wolverine.
No,
That's
apparently
sacrilegious.
Apparently you can't. Not when Disney's going to use him till he's 90.
Yep. I bought a Blu-ray of that, believe it or not. Had it shipped in from China because it was getting kind of expensive. I saw it 8 times, and I was like, wow, yeah, got to buy a copy. This next one up was a Win book. I can't remember where I won it, but because it's a Victory book, I pretty much keep it to heart. Magnus, the Robot Fighter.
Valiant. Yeah.
Number 5. I always thought Valiants would shoot off a lot higher than they did. I'm not talking value-wise. I meant as a company. I thought they would excel.
Achieve more?
Yeah.
You thought they might have been the IDW?
Yeah, but what killed them is their art. The people that they grabbed as artists just were not up to par as to what Image had at the time. Marvel was starting to, because everybody left them and went to Image. That Image just destroyed those guys. All right, I got.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Magnus, but the older stuff, the Dell Magnus.
Yeah. I always liked Harbinger from Valiant, and then Rye, which came a little bit later. Yeah, but yeah, the artwork, yeah, but the storytelling was really, really good.
Barry Windsor Smith would mop the floor with the image artists. Yeah, although they did have Lee, they did have McFarlane, but BWS is a god, he's a legend. I'll pull up one more slab.
Okay.
Oh, thought that I damaged the wall just now.
So did I. It sounded.
No, believe it or not,
there was a lot going on.
The command strip part came off the piece that's on the wall, which is strange.
There you go. Jay knows the way. Super chats $10. So he wants you to talk about Exo Man of War. I'll give your opinion.
My opinion? And I hope it doesn't offend people. Not a title I collected. Once again, artwork sucks me in. If the story's great, it will get me in. Like Something's Killing the Children. But if the artwork's not aesthetically pleasing to my eye, I won't collect the book. Sorry. Not my thing. My bad. But everybody has their favorites, you know?
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for that opinion. We've given your opinion. Now we'll give you the your clip. Here you go.
Oh, these clips.
I apologize, Green Machine. If you got commercials that are popping up midstream, I have that turned off. So it's not supposed to do that. So I apologize. But happy that you're here. All right. What we got left here?
All right. Hold on. I just see we got something there. Okay. Thank you very much for sending that in private chat. Rob, I appreciate it.
Jay says I'm only here for the clips. I appreciate it. I'm here either way. Either way, we appreciate you.
That's good.
Hopefully his keyboard is
only clips, the new show.
All right. This one I have more than one copy, but I grabbed it as a spec book, and also I just love the cover. 9/6.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's
first appearance of Cindy Moon.
Such a great book because
at least her ankle.
Yeah. It's such a great book because there was so much flack when, they took Dr. Octopus's mind and put him inside Peter Parker, and we got Superior Spider-Man, which in my opinion has aged well, but at the time it was so controversial. And then when this finally returns, still at the hands of Dan Slott, it was very well received. And then we got Silk out of it and had a bunch of great covers to go throughout as well. But again, wasn't the best storytelling.
No,
but
it was only a very short volume, but
yeah,
yes.
But at least Peter was back. Peter was back.
Peter was back
and floundering ever since.
Don't mind me. I was looking over to see if I had any more slabs down here.
Yep, that's right. If we're
most of them are duplicates.
I think we're all good then.
All right.
All right. Excellent. Well, thank you, Thomas. Appreciate you coming on and bringing those and sharing those with us here. Let's go through some, let's say, reminder. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Guys, the link tree right there is scrolling across the bottom. Like I said, it's all things Comics Curing Cancer. The show lineup, and it'll take you to the Fat Stacks merch site, where you can get the limited edition 2024 Comics Curing Cancer merch, or your favorite OnlySlabs merch, or whatever else. And it all the profit from those items goes to Comics Curing Cancer. Also on there, Oh man, I got frog in my throat. There's still, according to, I just heard from DJ Links yesterday, there's less than 10 copies of the Comics Curing Cancer art book remaining. So if you want a copy of that, or you want to pick it up as the bundle with the Sonic the Hedgehog book, that's the link to that is there on the Big Cartel site. It'll also take you to all the entire show lineup for Comics Curing Cancer, taking place October 4th through the 6th, that big virtual event. So make sure you get that link tree and bookmark it, save it. It's always updated, keeps you going there. Also want to thank again all the channel members that make this channel the lifeblood of this channel, and the continuing support for Comics Curing Cancer that goes along that, especially our Goon Squad members, Stephen C., Legion of Comics, DJ Links, Dr. Von Hoot, Dale of Suspense, Justin Birch, Letters, Son of a Bruce, Circumstances, the Comic Viking, the Comic Vet, Austin LeMay, Collecting with Durs, Mad Spidey, Ben Parker Comics, Brian LCS, Chuck Hensey, Lone Eagle, Comiverse, Dead Man, Anachronic Comics, Colossus Collector, JG, Timo Hana, Daymares, still only 35 cents, Cliff on Comics, Bearded Comic Bro, Never Could Figure It Out, The Adventurous Joe, Jay Knows the Way, Valenrook, Omnibo, and I Don't Like Comics. Thank you guys all so much for your support at that Goon Squad level. Of course, we'll also give a thanks to all the henchmen here in a moment before we head on out of there. I do want to pop this up, let you guys know, hey, Slabtastic is the hashtag for the next giveaway, in case you thought I was going to forget to do a giveaway. Hi, I'm not. Slabtastic, get your entries in there right now. Coming up on the channel for me on Monday, there will be another mail call, and then Thursday, Tuesday will be the final video in the Comics Curing Cancer donations for the community series. Any donations that come in after that, I may not get a chance to feature them in a video because September 23rd was the deadline for me to get them in here to be able to properly promote them and process them. The rest of anything that's coming in now, it's in transit or whatever else, that stuff's going to be a scramble to get it processed just so we can get it ready to go. But thank you for sending it, because I'd rather have the stuff than not have the stuff. So thank you very much. So stuff. And then next week, we're back here with Timo Hana Comics, rounded out in our final episode before we hit that Comics Curing Cancer event. Woo!
You good?
Yeah. We'll give, I got 45 out of 64. So the other 20 of you, we do ship internationally. So feel free to go ahead and enter that. Let's say hello to the henchmen, or thank the henchmen, and then we'll do this drawing. And if for some reason you think you're a member and you weren't on the list there, that is as of last night. So if you joined after like 10 p.m. last night, I'm sorry. Thomas, that's why you're not on the list.
I love that name. Still only 35 cents. That is such a great name. I'm impressed with a lot of the, I really wish I had been more creative when I did my naming thing, but you know what? I built my media empire. What am I going to do? Not much of an empire. Although, hey, thank you guys. I noticed this morning we had over 2,300 subscribers. Thank you so much. All right, let's do this giveaway. Ladies and gentlemen, round and around, where she goes, where she stops, only the internet knows. Our winner of this next set of pools is boom. Oh my goodness. T-Dubs, Taylor Winder. All right, let's move Taylor out of there. I'll make myself big. So, Chris.
Yes, sir.
You know that Taylor likes older books.
Yeah. No
so
pressure,
please pull nothing but modern variants for him.
Oh, wow. Watch your back. You're a savage today. All right. Taylor Winder, I expect a video of this unboxing when it shows up at your place. Just saying, Mr. I don't have any content right now. Let's go. Let's just let it ride. Stop. And those two books? Stop. And those two books? Stop. And those two books? And since today is the 21st, we'll add those two numbers together and get 3. Can you go 3 from the back? There we go. All right, TW. Nothing but Nick Spencer Spider-Man for you. Let's go. This is the part that I don't like. See, when Rob shakes his own head, that's when I really get pissed off.
No, you don't understand. I'm shaking my head not because of what got pulled, but what didn't get pulled. Yeah, and going like, T-Dub's not going to like you for the most part. Because T-Dub ends up with a set of Walmart packs.
See, that's easy content right there.
Some Walmart packs there. He's got a beautiful X-Men.
Great cover.
Rise of
TW can appreciate beautiful art. That is gorgeous.
Rise of the Powers of X. Let's see. He's got a beautiful foil Punisher 2099 number 1.
Yes.
Gotta love.
Dude, I love Punisher 2099. I thought it was great. We got a First Anarchy.
Detective nice.
Comics. Captain America, Steve Rogers resigns.
Great cover.
Yeah.
I got a Tales of the Teen Titans. This is first appearance of Jinx.
Yeah, you like that.
And the book he'll probably like the most, Man Thing issue 2.
Well done.
Congratulations there, Taylor. We'll get those and your Walmart pack out to you shortly here. Yeah, like all the 2099 books. I agree for the most part. I will, though, I do have to admit, we're talking, first of all, I have to caveat that original 2099. A lot of the subsequent stuff has been
trash.
Not the Ravage was interesting. It was it was hot garbage. Yeah, he was tougher than some of the rest. But it was a fun universe. The first go round, anyways. So, anyways. T-Dubs loves a good man thing.
You would be the first to make that comment if someone else won. So good on you, Dagger. That's
exactly. I'm just sorry that we couldn't deliver you a giant size one. Anywho, Thomas, again, thank you so much for coming on the show. Appreciate it. I hope we were gentle and that Chris was soft and supple. To everybody, let's see, did I hit everything I was supposed to hit? Yep, I think so, which means I think we can hit the door on the way on out. We'll leave the lights on for you. Until next time, make sure you collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.